So you don't need to be a Bible-loving, church-going person to understand the principles that the Bible carries. Simply look at this one. Philippians 4:8. It says, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are good, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things." Now it's telling you what you should be focused on, what you should be aligned with. It says, whatever things are noble, just, lovely, good report. How does this relate to life? It's crazy that you don't even really understand it until you look what these words mean, you know. And I'm pretty sure you guys are smart, you know what every word means. But it related to life, it's emotions, it's your energy, it's your aura that you carry. Now what God is asking you to do is to remain in His domain. How do we do that? You have to elevate your vibration. Now yes, people talk about this all the time, alright, but I'm gonna give it to you from a Bible's perspective. Alright? The emotions we experience, love being the highest, it's all interconnected to what we experience. If you're solely focused on negative energy, you're gonna attract negative energy. You're already mad. You go outside and the traffic is long. Now you could take it as, oh my God, they don't want me to get to work early, whatever the case may be. But when you reach up further in the traffic, you realize there was a totally horrific accident. That could have been you.
Oh, hell no.
So, if you had left your house positively, you would have realized, okay, maybe God is trying to stop me from getting into something. Let me just take my time, let me just wait. Because the traffic isn't gonna move faster, move slower, or just clear the way because you're in a bad energy. You might as well take the time for yourself, vibe with your music, listen to some gospel, whatever you want to do, alright? But stressing on it doesn't change anything. It doesn't. So the emotions we experience, it vibrates at different frequencies. Now we tend to tell ourselves that we have no control over these frequencies, over these emotions, over these energy, and that's totally not true. Fear and hate falls at the lowest of the vibration, and you cannot experience different levels of vibrations at the same time, simultaneously. It's impossible. So it's either you feel love or hate, impatience or contentment, joy or fear. So you gotta choose where you want to be. What domain, what's the mindset that you're going for? Because we don't have control over anything. We can't control the traffic, we can't control the weather, we can't control if someone dies or not. What we can control is our mind, and that's very important to understand. We can choose where we are on the vibration ladder, which frequency we are on. And the way you practice staying on a high frequency is doing the thing that you love. Engaging in practices that elevate our frequencies. Higher frequencies are God's domain, where you will feel connected. How do you raise these frequencies? Do things you love doing. Take a walk, listen to music, experience nature, dance, write, journal, anything that brings you of peace. Because it goes on more to say in Philippians, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ. He's telling you to remain peaceful, be noble, be anxious for nothing. Don't be, oh God, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? No, you cast all that negative energy, all that negative frequency, the fear, onto God by expressing it to Him, what you want to change. And you don't remain in that frequency. You then ameliorate to change. You think of better frequencies. You take yourself to, okay, what can I do now to fix myself? What can I do now to be better in this situation? Focusing on the same situation that you asked God to take care of. You didn't really ask God to take care of it then. You know what I mean? You don't have the faith that He's gonna come through for you. So you're solely focused on what more could go wrong. And in turn, only more can go wrong. So when you parry the negative emotions and feelings and frequencies, you cannot go back to where you got it from. You have to fix what you can fix and let God deal with the rest. And I promise you, if you do this, you're gonna experience more joy, more love, more peace, more everything. But how our brain works, it's gonna see what you are focused on, and then it's gonna find more of what you are focused on. So if you're searching for something, you're gonna find what you're looking for. And if I'm looking for a pen, I'm not gonna find a pencil and be like, oh, this is what I was looking for. It's impossible. You cannot simultaneously focus on two things at the same time. You need to decide that you want to look for a pen. And this pen is love. This pen is positive energy. Now, if you decide to look for a pen, you're gonna find that pen. If you're looking for love, you're gonna find love. You get where I'm going with this? So you gotta decide. You have to constantly, proactively look for things that lift your spirit and engage in them as needed. You can find things that's only gonna be beneficial to you and your health. Because a healthy mind is a healthy life. People die from anger. People die from depression. You live in this mindset that I can't do better than what I'm constantly living in at the moment. It's not gonna help you any more than you think it will. Focus on what's just. Focus on things that are pure, things that are lovely, things that are of good report, and meditate on these things, because your mind is gonna look more for these things that you meditate on. And another great factor that people might be misconstrued of, that, oh, this guy, he spoiled my mood. Yeah, it's possible for people to bring that energy into your sphere, but you still have control of it. If someone did you dirty and you want to get back at them, they just changed your energy, because the Bible said revenge is for the Lord. You casting that problem onto God and knowing that, okay, I don't need to take revenge for this. God is going to bless me more than that person can take from me. And then you're free. You let go. You totally forget about it. And you focus on what you can do. So I hope this helps you in some way, shape, or form. In the meantime, have faith. Stay blessed. Share it to somebody that is going to benefit from this. Subscribe to C-Bone.